I heard a song that I sing for my son, which is apples and oranges and peachy pears. You are the lovely one that I love, dearest, or you are my little baby bear. So then I literally saw apples and oranges and peaches and pears literally dancing in a line in my mind's eye. And then I saw a card that's from one of my decks. It's called the Good Tarot, and it's called Temptation, but it's the Devil card. So, Cancer, I feel like that some of you are really beginning to try to figure out the right ways to nourish yourself as well as nourish your mind. I feel like that some of you have had a habit of possibly looking for love or nourishment in all the wrong places, as in, like, you haven't been taking proper care of yourself when it comes to well, nurturing yourself. For some of you, it could be your diet, it could be what you ingest. You could have some bad habits that you're trying to work on. For some of you, it could also be because I do sense a very mental energy about it. And with the Devil card, which is that temptation card, it's literally a peach being bit into, or like a chunk of it missing. Um, you know what? I'm being told to show you the cards. Give me a moment. Okay, so this is the card. And you see how it's someone, and oh, I get it. I know why they had me. Okay, because in my mind's eye, it looked just like this, but I didn't notice the shape. So I feel like that some of you, I am still gonna pull Oracle card though. Some of you, okay, so I'm really being told to like really talk about this. It's like strawberries on a Sunday evening. That song's in my head too. So I feel whatever, dude. I go with the flow and I do what I'm told. Anyway, so do you see how there's this big heart that's been chewed out of this peach, James and the Giant Peach? Good enough. Anyways, so I feel like that some of you have been again indulging in things. I say that also because of the coins, the treasure chest. I feel like that some of you have been indulging in things that aren't necessarily for your highest good. Perhaps I feel like that. Okay, so you know when you're sad, you know when you're going through a really hard time, and instead of processing your emotions or processing how you actually feel and figure out how you actually feel about different things and different people, you might have a habit of actually. I have several messages off this one card. Okay, so some of you feel like that you have bitten off more than you can chew. Just hit myself in the face with that. When it comes to funny, when it comes to uh, different situations in your life, is in like you really have taken on more. For some of you, it could be work. Like let's say you've been overworking yourself, or you've been working really hard at. For some of you, it's figuring yourselves out. You need to lay off, as in like really be calm with yourself, be patient with yourself, and stop being so challenging. You challenge yourselves too much, and it pushes you too far to the point where you feel like that you have to numb it or escape it. Could be alcohol, could be codependency, as in like instead of dealing with yourself by yourself, you look to other people. So it's finding the nourishment in the right place, it's being at the right place at the right time. That'll stay. You know, stay. Cool. Anyways, yes, I just talked to my shamanic staff. Anyways, I feel like that some of you also feel like that you'll only ever find love in the wrong places. What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, it's so funny. That song's coming to me. Anyway, so let's pull a card. Let's see what else we can get. Now that I pulled a card that I'm not using that deck, but I literally saw it and I was told to discuss it. So, okay. So we have I can praise abundance wherever I see it. If you seek financial well being for yourself, you must praise it wherever you see it. If you would like more abundance for yourself personally or for others you care about, you must not criticize those who are experiencing abundance. When you criticize or condemn or push against anything, you activate an opposing vibration to what you seek every time, no exceptions. So, again, Oh, some of you have someone. Oh my gosh, I'm being told to look at this one too. Our opinions about our children can influence their behavior. The more you see things in your child, I don't know why I only need to give you two, but I'm gonna do what I'm told. The more you see things in your child that you do not want to see, the more of that you will see. And so the behavior that you elicit from your child is more about you than it is about your child. This is actually true of all of your relationships. But since you think about your child more than you do of most others, your opinion about your child plays a greater role in its behavior. So, okay. Oh, what's going on, Cancer? I wasn't expecting such a heavy message. Even though I know that you're ruled by the moon, and I know that we're about to experience an eclipse, I've been feeling that energy. And I'll have to. So this to me is I feel like that some of you, okay, have been possibly comparing your life and what's going on in your life to what's going on in someone else's life, and you find yourself a little bit confused. Some of you are doing way too much comparing. How your child was raised, how you were raised, how you are, how your child is. If it's not your child, it's others around you. It's comparing. Like, let's say your child, I keep saying child. The moon is the mother, yes. The sun is the father. To me, I feel like that Cancer, you also are having a habit of not necessarily comparing, but where you lack in life. Um, okay, you're focusing on lack too much, first of all. So lack is anywhere in your life. Like, let's say you're not in a happy relationship, you want to be in a relationship. Okay. You're focusing on, I'm not in a relationship. I'm not in a relationship. I'm not in a relationship. I want to be in a relationship. I want to be in a happy, loving, fulfilling relationship. But I'm not in a relationship. I'm aware I look like a Powerpuff Girl, whoever said that. Anyways, blossom. Anyways, so I feel like that some of you are focusing, you're focusing on that too much. Like, let's say you're not spending your time with your kid, or you're not spending your time with people that you genuinely care about, and honestly, you're just like, you keep thinking about how you're not spending the time, you're not doing what you want to do. If you focus on what you're not, if you are focusing on doing what you're not doing, and how you ain't doing it, the universe is gonna be like, okay, well, you're not doing it, and that's what you're focusing on. So we're gonna keep giving you things to focus on what you're not doing and how you can better your life and how you're not bettering your life because you're too focused going on in a circle of life. You create your own circle, you create your own bubble, and you choose who you allow it, and you choose what thoughts to let in. As clear as day, baby. As clear as day. Some of you also, when it comes to, again, I'm getting a lot of child energy. Some of you are beginning to evaluate your inner child as well, as what I sense is for the majority of you. Something just touched me. Um, I feel like that some of you, this whole lack of nourishment is you honestly needing to nourish your inner child. And so you're trying to figure out how to do it in the safest, most appropriate way. Funny, the only card that was reversed is the Chariot. Cancer energy. Literally the only card that's reversed. I just went through this whole deck, putting your energy in it, and that was the only card in reverse. Okay, no, make this up. So, Cancer, I feel like that for some reason some of you don't know how to nourish your inner child because you don't understand what it means. So, that's okay. Not a lot of people even think about their inner child. So the fact that you always think about your inner child and how to work through it, that's a big step, and you should be proud of that. Proud of yourselves. Um, I also feel like that some of you also need to remember that you can change your own life. Okay, you don't need to have happiness outside of yourself. You need to have happiness within yourself. If you are happy, you attract things that make you happy. I am happy. I'm happy. Say that affirmation to you every day, to yourself every day. I am joyful. I am happy. I am joyful. I am happy. I have great things come to me. Everything always works out well for me. Everything always works out amazingly well for me. Everything always just works out hella good for me. And keep saying that stuff to yourself every day. Write it down, stick it on a sticky note. People act like that stuff doesn't work. I can tell you, I don't mention clients' names, but I mention the clients and it works for them. And I am a model example. If you knew my story, Anyways, so I feel like that some of you are also trying to find emotional stability as well. Um, a good amount of you, it is about comparing when it comes to emotional stability, like looking at relationships and stuff like that. It's looking at the lack, but then it's also not a good amount of you, excuse me. If you are a female Cancerian, I feel like that you're focusing on the lack. If you are a male Cancerian and you're watching this, I feel like that you are comparing. I mean, it doesn't matter. It could be vice versa, but I feel like that there is some kind of comparison that is not healthy here, and it's being, instead of actually acknowledging and working through what needs to be worked through here, if anything, allowing yourself good temptations. For some of you, you're addicted to sex. I didn't mean to say it so lightly, but you're addicted to sex. You have a hole within yourself, and instead of dealing with your emotions in a healthy manner, you're either stuffing your face, you're drinking, doing drugs, you're having sex, you're doing anything to fill that hole in your heart instead of actually healing your heart. It's like it's called a lance. Hello. I had to quote a Knight's Tale because I literally saw it. A lance being shoved through your heart, and instead of you actually healing your effing heart, you're sitting there throwing a bit. It's good. Throw some mud on it. Throw some dirt in it. Is what I'm hearing. Throw some dirt in it. You're good. Yeah, it doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. Not when it comes to your heart. Just saying. So let's see what else we got going on for Cancer. Cancers. These wonderful Cancers. Thought I had a flipper. So far, you can't make this up. Eight of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, Queen of Cups. There you are, Cancer. Well, technically, it could be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but I feel like that some of you have been working on being okay. So, Nine of Pentacles can be single lady, single maid, single whoever that has their stuff together, working on being stable within yourself. If you only one pentacle up, and that pentacle can be that person or some kind of thing in your life, but you have to achieve the Nine of Pentacles first. Ultimate stability, ultimate abundance. Some of you might be tied in with someone that has Sag energy. I say that because of the peacock. Watch the Sagittarius energy. I just recorded it. Energy reading if you want. Let's get more on this. How about the... Actually, I got all that, is what I'm being told. I'm being told that is all there is. So let me go back for that message. It's pretty much what I just said. Let's hear some more about them in a person. Them in a person. Some of y'all have someone in your life that stresses you out to the max. You'll never get this person. For some of you, you don't, I mean, told you don't try to understand this person, and that's why you're so frustrated. Or you try too hard to understand this person, and instead of just letting it go and letting it be, you need to let it go and let it be because you're too busy focusing on them. Like this person, you just don't understand them. You want to figure them out. You don't understand them. Why don't you ask them? I ain't doing this again with you, water signs, yo. I love Cancers dearly. My mother's a Cancer. My sister's a Cancer. I love Cancers. I fell in love with a man who has a heavy Cancer placement. I love Cancers. Okay, but y'all like action, dude. You like action. When you got something on your mind, what you want to do, what you want to be, how you feel, you like action. You do. If you don't understand someone, ask. Don't assume. If you don't understand someone and it's real in your mind, like don't get on why whatever's going on is going on. Ask. 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 Talk. Ask. Talk. Don't sit here and keep it all internal and then project onto them your confusion. Don't, dude. It's not fair to you. It ain't fair to you to sit there and think like that. It ain't fair to them either, but it ain't fair to you. Someone need to hear that. Pardon me. I want to spread. Come on. Come on, come on. Come on, feel the noise. Girls, rock your boys. Thank you. So we have the Two of Cups, Five of Wands, Nine of Pentacles again, the Full card, Aries, Aquarian energy, Eight of Swords, and the Lovers, which is Gemini. Gas pedal, gas pedal. That's gonna resonate for someone to feel that song right now. Anyways. Should I focus on love? Should I focus on money? Should I focus on love? Should I focus on money? And love can mean anything. It doesn't necessarily mean romance. Should I focus on love? Should I focus on money? What areas should I focus on? First of all, focus on yourself. Dude, focus on yourself, Cancer. On the bottom of the deck is the Ten of Cups. What's underneath that Ten of Cups? You, Cancer, your card, the Chariot. Just out of curiosity, what's underneath that? The Nine of Wands, because y'all... I'm gonna go there. The whole point, I'm being told to say that 95 or 925, 9T05, 9 to 5. 925. Maybe that movie's important, maybe that song's important, maybe the time frame of 925 is important, 8 hours. I don't know. Think about it. So I feel like with the Two of Cups, followed by the Five of Wands, followed by the Nine of Pentacles, again, it's deciding upon what am I going to focus on. What is going to be the one area in my life that I truly dedicate my time to, that I truly try to figure out and honestly feel more stable in. So that's a good thing to do, but do it. Don't sit here and be like, is this what I want? Is this what I want? You have to start. It's one step at a time in life, dude. I'm viewing this as stick slick pickup sticks. And if you've ever played Pickup Sticks, I used to play it all the time with my godmother. It sounds like such a boring game. It's actually very exciting. You literally take the sticks out, and they're all on top of themselves, and you have to move a stick without making them either touch another one or something like that. So it's all about being strategic. And Cancer, you're having a hard time being strategic. You're not being strategic in the way that you need to be. You need to get outside of your head into your emotions. Feel how you feel. Feel what you need to feel and make sure that you're actually processing what you're meant to process. Don't sit here. One for all for one. One step at a time for all areas of your life is the right way to think about it. Like, let's say you. What say you? What say you? Some of y'all just need to be amped up. Some of y'all just need some motivation, apparently. Feel like a cheerleader. I think I found myself a cheerleader. Yeah, that song, very musical pile. I love it. And I'm making a fool of myself, but I don't care. So I feel like that Cancer, for some reason, some of you are also, trying to do things in a certain way where you're causing less conflict as possible. So I feel like that some of you have been fighting for your independence in a long time. But I feel like that your independence has been hindered by, I want to say, a female. If you're a female Cancer, it could be yourself. If you're a male Cancer, it could be an ex, I'm being told. Could be an ex or a mother. I'm being told for a good amount of you, it's not a recent ex, it's a past ex. Whatever that means. As in, like, there could have been something that happened with that female that puts you in this mindset where you're not as productive, constructive, or fruitful in a way. I'm not sure what that means. It has so many different meanings. I'm going back to what I was saying. Excuse me. So if you're a female Cancer, I feel like that you look in the mirror sometimes, and I just sense a bit of anger and regret and resentfulness towards yourself. So what that means is that you, beauty is in the eye of the beholder, and the only ones that's what they don't teach is the rest of that statement and what it should be, and it is beauty only matters to you. If you feel like you're beautiful, babe. Okay, it don't matter. It don't matter what other people think. If you're beautiful, you want to dye your hair hot pink and look like Frenchie from freaking Greece, go ahead and do it. I did mine red, and I'm wearing a bow. Yeah. Anyways, do what you want to do. Do what you want to do. Hey, baby. With the Fool card and then the Eight of Swords, followed by the Lover's card, I feel like that what y'all don't realize and what you're going to realize, you see how she's holding a rose? That rose ain't got no thorns on it. You know, it's so funny because the other day, I'm gonna look into this though, so let me pull on this because I have been clarifying for these because I'm going much longer than I usually do for these readings. I can't get that stupid cheerleading song. Oh, I think that I found myself a cheerleader. I have a song in my head. I don't really like it. Anyways, um, I heard the song "Every Rose Has Its Thorn," just like every night has its dawn. Every cowboy sings a sad, sad song. I fucking don't really like this song. Pardon my language. Anyways, I feel like that some of you are beginning to pull the thorns from out of your side and you're gonna be your own beautiful rose. That's how I feel. I want to ask about the Eight of Swords, please. It's a lot. I'll take it. So the Eight of Swords, I'm being told, okay, wow, this is intense. I got some Cancerians watching this that really know their history, huh? So, you know, because I read the top row, the Two of Cups, Five of Wands, Nine of Pentacles, I read it from left to right. For this, I'm reading this from right to left. You know how in hieroglyphs, a lot of the readings tended to be from right to left. Not all of them. I actually learned that, like, okay, a side note, I actually learned that, like, depending on where the crow is, yeah, the crow, where the crow points is how you read it from left to right or right to left. I found that out on Netflix documentary. It was really good. Anyway, so I'm being told that it's the Lovers, then the Eight of Swords, then the Fool card. So, freedom! Anyways, the Eight of Swords is the Six of Swords, followed by the Nine of Swords, Aquarian energy, Ace of Cups, the World, Gemini, not Gemini, Aquarius, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and then the Five of Pentacles. So I feel like that you were in a love in the past, or a lot of you, this is all about love. Ain't talking about love. My love is rotten to the core. Ain't talking about love. I don't know the words anymore. Anyways, David Lee Roth is better. Just saying it. You Sammy Hagar lovers. Anyways, so with the lovers card here, I feel like that some of you had a love or you fell in love. We found love in a hopeless. It's such a musical pile. We found love in a hopeless place. So I feel like that some of you had love with someone that for some of you, your life hasn't been the same since then. There was some kind of harsh falling out, or there was some kind of steps that were mistaken. Like, you took some improper steps with this person, or the way that it ended, it was done in a horrible manner. If anything, it was like ripping a wound wide open after it had partially healed. So, some of you have been walking around this Eight of Swords energy for quite a long time. So I feel like that during this Eight of Swords energy, some of you have been going through this journey for a while. So I'm being told that a lot of you are like at the brink of it. Like you're almost done, you're almost at the finish line. So we have Six of Swords because you're walking away. Row, row, row your boat away from the dirty hoe, whatever I channeled you. So I feel like that some of you have been chasing after what your heart really wants. For a lot of you, it's yourself. For a lot of you, it's just it is someone else, I guess, that you've had in the back of your mind for some time, and I feel like that you're actually willing to take a leap of faith with them right now. I said it because of the Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups, mind you, I'm reading for whoever watched this ever. You're gonna find this message when you need it. But it is, I will tell you that I'm recording this on November 29th, 2020, a day before the lunar eclipse in Gemini. So the energies are like, wow. So with the Ace of Cups, that could be self-love. You're walking away from the bullshit and you're walking towards racing towards self-love. For some of you, I do feel like that it is someone else, though. I feel like it's someone that you knew in a past life, as in a life that you're no longer a part of anymore. A life that doesn't matter anymore. That's what I'm hearing. The pieces have been broken, and instead of trying to fix it and mold it and make it work, you're releasing it. And you're racing towards a new beginning with someone where you don't feel this Five of Pentacle energy, which is left out, which is cold, which is honestly feel like that you're being forced to do what you're doing. You're not doing it because you're actually enjoying it. You're doing it because you have to do it. You have no choice, is how you feel. And I feel like that you're beginning to take the blindfold off. Blindfold off. And you're really beginning to actually see the big picture, and you're being more decisive about which way to go. Sorry, y'all. I use my hands a lot. I'm a creative person. So, what should they... Okay, I'm being told I could go back to this deck. What should they expect? I'm being told to leave this out. What should they expect? I'm going to clarify the Fool card with this deck. What should they expect on the other side of that cliff, on the other side of that mountain? Why am I getting so many Van Halen songs? Y'all, I'm a medium, and I channeled freaking Eddie Van Halen like a week after he died, and it was like the best thing ever. It was so cool. I freaking love Eddie Van Halen. I'll tell that story sometime. Anyways, it really helped me with my confidence. Anyways, and my creativity. We're done. Anyway, thank you so much. So, anyways, so I had dance the night away. Oh, the night away. So what's the Fool card though? That's exactly what it is. Some of y'all felt like that you're hopping around on one foot like a penguins. Excuse me. Flamingos have 2 feet, by the way. They don't have ones. But some of you have been feeling like you've been walking around on one foot, toeing the line, walking down a thin line. Due to some situations in the past, and I feel like with the Fool card that you've really been set free. But what's on the other side of this Fool card? What's this new beginning about for Cancers? Maria, she reminds me of a sad story. Growing up in Spanish Island. Oh. Yeah, I'm being told it's all I'm gonna get. So, I don't know why the hell Maria. It's a song by Mario and Santana, I think. Love it. But anyways, we have the Queen of Pentacles, which is Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Judgment, which is Scorpionic, Aries, and then we have the King of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This is like a weird. This is very interesting. Okay, so I view Judgment. You see how there's 2 mirrors, one up front, one in the back, one with the moon, one with the sun, and there's 2 mountains. Holy crap! This is very intense. some of you are beginning to get better perspective about this situation from the past, and that is what's going to release you. That is what's on the end of that cliff, is true realization about the situation and about yourself and what role you played. Played. Look up the constellation if you think this um, resonates with you. Anyways, so I feel like if you were the female in this situation, there was someone that literally manipulated your emotions for your money. They manipulated your emotions. It doesn't necessarily have to be money, but I feel like that you nurtured them more than you nurtured yourself, and I feel like that you might have stayed in that situation longer because they were manipulative. They manipulated your emotions. If you are a male Cancerian, there was someone, it could be the same situation. There was a woman in your energy that sat there and manipulated your emotions. Ugh. Manipulated your free will? Sorry, y'all. I'm really sensitive when it comes to free will. It's like an automatic, really makes me angry when someone screws with someone's free will. It makes me so mad. It's like a divine thing. I get it. But when it's someone else, a physical meat suit that is taking advantage and is manipulating someone's free will, it literally makes me so mad. So I need a moment. I might even pause this for a second because y'all don't deserve to see me angry. I'm so sensitive to free will. I wouldn't say it's a trigger, but it's a belief. And I believe that if someone is truly meant to be with you or like be in your life, guess what? They're gonna come back. Something will happen that they're meant to come back. If something is supposed to work out, like spell work stuff keeps coming up. But I gotta remember that I'm doing readings for a lot of people. Someone manipulated someone's free will. If you are a male specifically, they manipulated your free will. What that means is that this feminine energy, yo, sat there and cast a freaking spell on you or something. They could have very well have sat there and kept dreaming of your demise, dreaming of you failing, wishing for you to fail, wishing for you to screw up. Guess what? A wish is a spell. We manifest at a constant daily basis. So you manifest every day. Every day you manifest. And if you had someone in your energy, Mr. Cancer, Mr. Someone with Cancer in the chart, if you had someone that upset that they sat there and they wished for your effing demise, guess what? They could have pushed and forced it so much. It depends on the amount of emotion that they had. I sense anger. I sense an envy and a jealousy. Hey, jealousy. Hey, jealousy. So I feel like that honestly, Cancer. I'm not like grab my vape pen or something. Like I'm uncomfortable. I'm irritated. And this has nothing to do with the free will thing anymore. I got that out of my energy. This has to do with your energy. So I feel someone like biting their lip, like irritated, not in a sexual way, irritated. I'm done with this energy. I'm done with this energy. I don't want to deal with it anymore. I don't know who that was. It was someone. I'm gonna clarify the full card again with those cards gone. That had to come out for a lot of people apparently, but I really do not like whoever this feminine was that sat there and they like literally hated you to the point that they like envisioned horrible things happen to you. I wouldn't be surprised if something happened to you physically or if you made really stupid choices that you regret now. Because that's what someone can do. If someone wishes that much ill against you, and you don't know your own abilities, or like you don't know how sensitive you are to energy, you could sit there and soak up that shit, or you could be so blinded by their intentions and blinded by what they want and blinded by their negative, but blinded by them, that you fuck up your own life. Pardon my language. You fuck up your own life. It just makes me mad. I've been in that position before. I have. So, one moment, please. Okay, y'all. I had to clear my energy. Moving forward. So, what are the good things? What are the good things on the opposite side? Why is it like that? What are the good things on the other side of this Fool card? What is the new beginning? Not what is the new beginning. What is the new beginning? Again, I do apologize. That was very unexpected. What are the good things coming? It's more like it. Apparently, I had to go off on that tangent. Okay. So that's what the Fool card was, and we got the Ace of Pentacles followed by the Nine of Wands. I literally went through the whole deck and asked what the Nine of Wands was, and I was told it is what it is. Then I asked for more on the Fool card and got Temperance, which just says it's today, Junior, Sagittarius energy. The Fool card is being balanced with how you feel emotionally and letting the right people in. I feel like that if anything, some of you will be setting better boundaries when it comes to others and what they do. Those of the ones from the past that your vision was askew, possibly due to whatever manipulative, nasty, narcissistic energy just felt. Moving forward. I'm strong in my beliefs. I can't help it. I wish good for everyone. So when someone messes with someone else, good. It pisses me off. Hey. Anyways, so I feel like that also you're gonna know where to put seeds in to reap what you sow in the right way. So you know where to go, where you ain't being messed with, and honestly, you're gonna be setting way better boundaries, and you're gonna be nurturing yourself, and you're not gonna fall for temptation of people and their bullshit because they're too busy not even knowing enough about themselves to even let alone know anything or help you with what you're going through. Because little did you know, little did you know, whatever. Someone has been influencing you heavily in their energy because they wish you ill so much. Because obviously that person doesn't know what forgiveness is. Obviously that person doesn't know what true growth is. And obviously that person, they're going to have a miserable life because they're too focused on like making everyone else's lives hell instead of actually bettering their own. Their loss, not yours. So, we're moving on to an oracle card. Thank you, Cancers. By the way, if you would like to book a reading with me, my information is attached below. Also, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. Thank you. Anyways, what's a good card for a Cancer? Cancer, if you don't do it already, I suggest at least 5 to 10 minutes a day of meditation to help clear you of your energy. I also suggest if you don't take baths, start taking baths at least once a week, dude. If you don't feel comfortable taking a bath, then you get some Epsom salt bath soap and you mix it in with your own body wash and you scrub yourself with it. I am clear negative energy. Nobody's negative energy. Specifically, whoever resonated with that evil, for lack of a better word, their energy's bitch. Literally, if you read energy, you know what I'm talking about. You know when someone's just a flat out bitch. Bitch. I like to use another word, but I'm not going to. But you know when someone's a flat out bitch, dude. If you read energy, like you avoid those people for a reason. They're so miserable within themselves, they ain't worth your time. Bitch. That's what I'm saying. Anyways, please clear your energy more often. Please feel free to sleep with a selenite or obsidian. I'm seeing black tourmaline by your bed, by your head. I don't care if you stick it in a little satchel and you stick it in your pillow and you sleep on that pillow. You need to do that. Understand? You understand? I'm being serious. Okay. Gift. For some of you, I feel like see, there's another child in there. And truth on the bottom of the deck. For some of you, I honestly feel like that you've been denying yourself of what you really want for a long time. You've been denying yourself. You've been dealing with sirens. Doesn't matter if you're female or male. You've been dealing with sirens when you have a mermaid waiting for you. A siren is someone who lures you to the depths to suffocate you and kill you. A mermaid is one who helps you survive. The Little Mermaid. What does she do when Prince Eric falls into the water? She saves him. She saves him. Think of sirens from Harry Potter, Goblet of Fire, the fourth Harry Potter. They lure them in to keep them in the depths by song, by temptation. Go to the mermaids. Whoever, I just gotta chill. Whoever is the mermaid in your life that you haven't been able to pursue and be Prince Eric for, go to that mermaid. Be your own mermaid. Be strong. Don't fall for temptations of those who are weaker than you because they don't know themselves, let alone another. So, thank you so much, Cancer. That was a very intense message. If you feel like this didn't resonate, check this out in a little bit, or honestly, go look up the other videos. I'm going to go ahead and move on to another sign. Thank you so much.